Just wanted to share this fond memory I have of stacking wood with my grandparents and my sister in my grandparents' basement one winter, I guess it was, at their house in Maine. And it's just a kind of just really nice memory for me, like just spending quality time with your grandparents. And my grandfather was very like hands-on, like very much into mechanical things, had tractors and backhoes and anything to do with fixing things and carpentry, plumbing. He was good with all that stuff. So he had made this homemade like chute made out of like PVC piping. It was quite big and cut like in half. And he put it from like where the cellar trap door opens on the outside of the house going down the stairs. So that way he could come back and forth with the tractor with a bunch of wood loaded into the bucket in front. And then once he would come back with it, one of us would help him like unload the wood and throw it down this PVC chute. And then like two of us would be down below in the basement grabbing the wood and throwing it in a wheelbarrow and like bringing it over to like the other side of the basement to stack it. And this one time I just happened to get my hand, specifically my pinky, at the wrong place in the way in the chute. And so these logs are like flying down the chute and it just smashed my pinky between two logs. And it was like the most painful thing. And I'm a total wimp. I mean, I know it's just this little tiny thing, but still to this day, actually it was this one, I still have kind of like a little bit of a deformity in my nail because of it. And instantly so much pressure built up underneath the nail bed. And my grandmother I went upstairs with my grandmother and we're sitting at the kitchen table and she was like a former nurse and she's like, oh, it'll be fine. Let me just get like a little needle or a knife, I think it was, to like undo it. And I was like, no, I need to go to the ER. I was such a wimp. It's just, I think I was just afraid of pain. And anyways, my grandfather ended up taking me to the ER and they put one of those hot needles in and the blood, there was so much pressure, just shot up literally and splat on the ceiling. But this story is not about my pinky. It's really just about the fond memory of spending that quality time with my grandparents. My grandfather's now not alive anymore and my grandmother's had a stroke. And I just feel so many times like what I wouldn't give right now to travel back in time and to just be back in that basement, putting wood away with my grandparents and just spending that time with them.